What drew me to First Impressions was really the way that they treat the children in the practice. You walk through the door, you can see that everything is really focused on the kids and making sure that the kids have the best experience possible, from the playground and the waiting area to the TVs in the back, and just the great staff that we have here. Everybody wants to make sure that every child is given the best opportunity to have the best experience while at the dentist.
What has made this all come together is a group of people that came together with the same practice management philosophies. We all got along. It's been a real privilege to work with other people that have the same perspective. Through that collective effort, we've been able to move the practice to the point where it is today.
We have different physical spaces, but the themes are all the same, and our approach to how we treat our kids is the same at each practice. And it's really neat for me when we have a kid who comes from a different location, and they always say, "Oh, it's pretty much the same." And I think that's really neat to have such a neat imprint on the community that they associate us as being the premier providers for their kids. People look to us as the experts, and that's really something to be proud of, that we can offer the same high level of service and care to these kids, no matter which community that they're in. And I know that if they were treated in one of these other offices that we have, I know I'm going to be able to take good care of this patient because they know the First Impressions routine.
As we've grown and as we've developed, we've been very cognizant and very purposeful in everything we've done, from the development and the layout of our offices, to the lighting in the offices, to the color choices, to the way the couches are there to allow parents to be comfortable. It's all there to identify that things are calm. And one thing I say to most new employees as they're coming in, because we've gone from 5 employees to 10 to 20 to now roughly around 100, is you got to take a pause and you got to ask yourself, what's happening here? And what's happening here is there's a calmness and a quietness to the office. The training process, beyond how to polish and clean teeth, how to get into the computer, that's the easy part. It's mentoring to understand what to anticipate and what to expect in the behavior of a child. And that's what makes us, and that's how we identify ourselves as the experts in managing children.
When I first started, I really didn't know a lot about cleaning kids' teeth, because when you're in hygiene school, you're just taught how to clean teeth. You're not turned.
You see like 2 kids over the course of 2 years.
And they don't teach you how to handle them in a chair. I had a little one in hygiene school, and the doctor forced x-rays on her, and we didn't need to. Where here, you don't force them to do anything. You show them and you teach them how to do it.
We definitely speak at their level when explaining what's going to be done. We've always understood that it's best to make them aware of everything that's going to happen so they don't have any surprises.
That philosophy shows the child that they matter. We're spending that extra few minutes to let them know, this is for me. Their guard is down, they're willing to learn.
I really enjoy working with children here at First Impressions. I feel proud that we serve our community. Some kids come in so many cavities, and we help get them to a healthier state in life.
What drew me to pediatric dentistry, not only do I like working on children, but I like having the influence to guide their dental behavior throughout their life. We want them to come as children, enjoy it as children, and have dental confidence throughout their life.
Doing the dentistry is one thing, doing the dentistry on a child is another thing. And being able to develop those relationships with the kids and the parents just really, really gets me excited about what I do.
Kids are happy, parents are happy. I think it's just a product of the systems and the environment. And we're children focused, and it really comes through in the experiences they have. I don't know what magic it is, but it just works.
As you can tell, we're in the clinic right now. It's fairly quiet. You're not hearing a lot of yelling and screaming. We decided years ago not to practice how pediatric dentistry is done a lot. If you're trying to rush through stuff and just get things done with kids and holding them down, that's not a way to practice long term.
The thing that I enjoy most about working for First Impressions is that there's a good sense of integrity from everyone, not just from the leadership, but from the staff. Everyone just wants what's best for kids and it wants to do a good job.
We have a great group of individuals who make this family work. The support that I get from excellent staff members is what keeps me going. I love to be any part of what I can do to make the compassion for what I do on a daily basis worth everyone's while.
It's nice being here in more than just a CPA capacity. So I'm part of the team leaders. The other team leaders will run ideas past me. The doctors will too. Sometimes they say I should put a little the doctor is in sign on my door. But it's just been nice to be able to help people when you can, and they've given me the flexibility to do that.
Having that teamwork mentality, you want to do your best just not for yourself, but you really want your team to shine through. Wanda and me, we're a team. And if she needs my help or my support, I've got her back 110%. And she's right there for me if I need her help. And I think that's something hard to find in a good job these days. Everyone wants to feel needed and appreciated for the work they do.
Being in a satellite office, we work very hand in hand. We're always communicating with each other. It's definitely a team. We are a team here.
I originally came into the practice with a pediatric dentist that I went to as a child. So it was kind of neat to start off there. And when First Impressions here in Plover got started, I expanded with them. In the future, I would suspect that there'll be even more. So it'll be convenient for other patients in different areas.
10 years ago when I started at First Impressions, we had 3 offices and 4 practitioners, and we didn't have an orthodontic department. Through the leadership and guidance of some of the older practitioners here, I was able to get one started and started off with 1 assistant and 1 chair, and now we're at 5 or 6 assistants and 6 chairs and 2nd orthodontist, so it's grown. I continue to see it grow.
We brought the best care for kids to these outlying communities, made it accessible to these families, and it's very gratifying to see how well accepted that has been.
What we're expecting is that good people with good system provide exceptional service. And our hope is that through our hiring and our recruitment process, we're always finding good people. And overall, parents recognize that. Our brand is known for that. The growth is obvious to that. Now it's a matter of just finding more and more providers to come in and see what is bigger in our business and what is bigger to come for what we're doing.
We have a proven system that it's pretty remarkable when we have opened offices in new markets, and it seems that we are having no difficulty attracting new patients because we have such an amazing system. It just works.